So leave that there. We'll get a paper plate for those potatoes here later. So that's pretty much it. I mean, let's say I was going to eat this for dinner tonight. Okay, great. In the meantime, that's going to be ready for me, but yet I've got food. Let's say each chicken breast is a meal. So I got one for lunch tomorrow. I could eat the turkey for dinner tomorrow night. So there's 2 meals. And then same thing for the next day. I could switch it up if I wanted to. I could have a turkey for lunch, chicken for dinner. So right here in the oven, I've got 4 meals. 2 turkey, 2 chicken. And that's really good because that's lunch and that's dinner. Breakfast is the easiest meal in the world because if you want to, you can cook scrambled eggs. I usually just eat 4 eggs in the morning. That's it. I'll throw a little cheese, a little pepper, scrambled eggs. Boom. 4 eggs. It's a pretty hearty meal, and believe it or not, it holds you over till lunch. You know, another thing. Let's see. This will save you so much hassle. This is how I get through my day, through my work week. This is a 6-pack lunchbox. This is a man's real lunchbox. Jamie has a little lady's 6-pack lunchbox. But it's got these shelves in it with these awesome little Tupperware things. So you can, like right now, I could pull my food out when it's done, pack it in this, put it in the fridge, and when I'm ready for it, pull it out, put it in here, take it with me, boom. And I can have my breakfast, I can have my lunch, and if I'm working late or doing something, got a basketball game, whatever, dinner. 3 square meals, it's ready to go. All you need is a microwave wherever you're going to be. Another great thing is up here in the top. It's got a deal to put. It's got a thing for vitamins. This has dividers in it for vitamins, so supplements, vitamins, whatever goes in there, great. On the sides here are pockets for ice packs that you can use to keep everything cool. If you keep this zipped up all day long, it will stay cold all day. The packs will still be semi-frozen. It's got pockets on the side. You can put protein shakes, all kinds of different stuff. You know, sports drinks, whatever, iced tea, anything and everything you want. Shakers with different stuff in it. Jamie's going to be mad at me because that's all dirty stuff I need to wash. I'm going to do that after this video. But go to 6-Pack Nutrition, 6-Pack Fitness, Travel Fit at 6packbags.com. This is the key right here. To take all your meals with you all day long, every day. I couldn't do it without it. So potatoes are done. I'm gonna flip them over. 4 minutes. Let it go. And I'm gonna check on this stuff. Everything's looking real good. The timer is actually almost up, so get ready for that. Here's another nice little snack. These Stacy's Pita Crisp, Simply Naked, are the best. Nothing but sea salt, nice little crispy chip, nothing fancy, but they're fairly healthy, really good with any of these meals. I like to have something crunchy, especially when I'm trying to go low carb. I can just have a couple of those, not very many carbs. Like if I'm not eating potatoes with my steak, I can do a couple of these and it'll be okay. Same thing with any of these meals. Another great thing to substitute, like for example, if I'm eating turkey patty with spinach, a little bit of honey mustard dressing drizzled on it, it's really good. This right here, Full Circle Organic Honey Mustard Dressing, is awesome. You can drizzle this on your fish, on your chicken, on your turkey. Tear up some spinach, throw it in there, eat it up. It's delicious. I better pull this stuff out. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off my broiler so I don't forget. Get my towel. Once again, make sure you pull out your rack. Oh yeah. Grab your chicken. Grab your turkey. Push in your rack. Close your stove. Good to go. Now, let's see. I'm going to get a fork and a knife washed up here. We're going to cut into the chicken and we're going to cut into the turkey. I want you to see how well this does and what to expect. So once again, remember that was 10 minutes the first time, and then it was 8 minutes the second time, and everything just looks perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and cut into the chicken. Now, depending on the heat for your broiler, depends on the time. You know, let's say your broiler goes at 450, then you're going to have to cook accordingly, but I would stick to 10 minutes on the first side, see how you're doing, and you can make the call yourself after that. Oh yeah, perfect. So, let's come over here and I'll show you what we got. Alright, on the turkey patties, I cut them in half, and as you can see, the juice running out, but it's cooked all the way through, perfectly cooked. Same thing on the chicken, it's cooked all the way through. There's no soft, there's no pink, but you can see the juice is just dripping out of that sucker. Absolutely cooked to perfection. And it was so easy. I didn't have to watch it. I was doing 3 other things while all that food was cooking right there. And once again, like I said, this is easily 4 meals. So even if you got a family of 4, boom, here's dinner tonight. Or if you're just cooking this for 1 or 2 people, whatever you got to do. Like I said, you can cook as much as you can fit in the broiler and just adjust the time accordingly. Now here's the key. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just kind of fold these foil trays up around them. And the great thing is they're not that hot after being in the broiler. I don't know how that works, but it does. But I'm going to just kind of fold them up in there and seal them and let them kind of just cool off, but yet keep all the moisture inside the foil. Doesn't have to be perfect. You can always grab some more foil and throw it over if you want, but there you go. Juice will run out, whatever, you're going to wash those, it'll be fine, but you can let that sit for a good 10-15 minutes, which I will do while I'm cooking my steak, or eating my steak rather. So let's, last thing we'll do in this video is we will get our potatoes ready. So come over here, and remember that was 4 minutes, flip them, cook them, 4 minutes again. And so what I like to do is cut right in the middle and open them up, and they're cooked perfect. You can't, this is the awesome thing about it, you cannot mess this up because it's so easy, it's so convenient, and it doesn't take hardly any time at all. We started this video 20 minutes ago, and look how much food is already done. Okay, alright, so I've opened my potatoes up, and all I like to do for my potatoes is I'll use this, I can't believe it's not butter spray, with this shredded cheese. Yeah, and the reason why I like this is because you can control what you're getting better. Not necessarily the healthiest thing, but since it's a spray, you can just kind of hit each one once or twice, and you're not stuck with like this puddle of butter on your potatoes. This is a great thing to do for toast, waffles, pancakes, anything where you like butter, but you don't need a bunch of butter. Same thing with the cheese, is I'll just come in there and sprinkle enough cheese to cover up the top, top of each potato, but I'm not like, I don't have like a mountain of cheese. I just kind of get enough to spread it out, because once it melts, it'll cover it. And then it's good to go. I'll actually pick these up and eat them one half at a time, like you would a piece of bread or something. And it's perfect with any meal. Once again, as far as carbs go, and we'll talk about this in a minute or another video, you want to keep carbs to a minimum. And so like 1 or 2 of these at the end of the day is not going to hurt you if your carbs have been low all day long. So there you have it. We got potato, we got steak. We're about to grub out on that while our other food is cooling. So, alright, last thing I'm going to say in this video is basically my typical day when I'm prepping my food and I'm eating my food. I'll scramble my eggs in the morning, 3 to 4 eggs, sprinkle some cheese, throw some pepper, put them in one of my containers. Another great thing is like with the 6-pack fitness, you know, they come with these, but the awesome thing is that usually any Tupperware this size will fit in there too. So when you're going through a bunch of meals throughout the week and you only got 3 containers, you don't have to wash them all the time. You can buy other Tupperwares that'll fit in there. But here's the key. With any meat, okay, 4 ounces of any meat is 20 grams of protein. So I never have more than between 4 and 8 ounces per serving. So for example, when I'm prepping my 6-pack bag for the day, I'll do 4 scrambled eggs, throw it in a dill with little cheese, little pepper. I'll either pull out some turkey or I'll pull out some chicken, and I'll go usually 4 to 6 ounces per container. I'll put it in there, put some of the honey mustard drizzle on it, and then I'll tear up some spinach leaves, sprinkle it in there, put the lid on it, good to go. That's my lunch. I can have yogurt after lunch, you know, midday when I'm getting that 2 o'clock craving. Also, I'll make protein shake to take with me, which I'll do a video about that later. And then, you know, when I get home at night, I've either got food ready, or if I want to cook some fish. Let me show you the fish. Okay, this is Full Circle organic salmon, and you can there's salmon at Walmart. It's wild caught Alaskan salmon. And the key to buying any fish, number one, salmon's the best. Don't eat tilapia, don't eat, you know, cod's okay. But the key to buying fish is you've got to look on the package and you've got to see where it's coming from. This says certified responsible Alaskan seafood, Alaska seafood certified. So it's wild caught in Alaska, processed in the United States. So you know, yeah, Elk Grove Village, Illinois. You know that it's good quality fish. And the awesome thing is I can broil this. And if you keep it frozen, all you gotta do is, like, let's say you wanna have it for dinner one night. Well, that morning when you wake up and you're making your breakfast, getting your 6-pack ready to go for the day, pull out one of these, or however many you want to have. You know, 1 per person is plenty. Put this in the refrigerator and let it thaw out. Okay, by the time you get home that evening, you can pull it out and set it on the counter, and it'll continue to thaw for whenever you're ready to cook it. And you just prep your pan, pull out your foil, make sure you spray it really, really good. Maybe put a little oil in it or something. You can use teriyaki to put some, you know, marinade on it, any kind of seasoning that you want. And then just do it for about 8 to 10 minutes. And then the best thing is, this cooks faster than anything. You don't have to flip it. You just, with the skin side down, put it in the broiler, 8 to 10 minutes, and it's done. Pull it out, maybe put some of the honey mustard drizzle on it, and you can eat it with potato, salad, green beans, steamed veggies, all kinds of different things. And this is a really great way to change up your meals during the week. You know, if you're having turkey and chicken alternating on Monday and Tuesday, you can throw this in on Wednesday. Then you can have, you know, if you want to have your steak on Thursday or save it for Friday, you've got turkey or chicken again Thursday night. There's just so many different ways to mix it up, but this is a really great way to go at least once a week.